How you doing out there, all you bacteria dwellers? I got the neck cleaned up. I'm going to show it to you and see how that turned out for me. But there's one thing I should have mentioned, I think, is that this guitar had no finish on it. So when I took the fretboard off the neck, there was nothing to worry about as far as the finish. So if you have one that you're trying to get the board off of, or you're working on it, has a finish on it, you have to be careful. And you also have to be careful of what you use to dissolve some of the glues and things like this, because some of it will take the finish right off the instrument. I forgot to mention that. I feel like I should, so you don't get in there and do something like I would, stupid, and have to end up with a mess. So I'll show you the neck and see how that works out for me. I got the neck cleaned up, got it sanded, get the truss rod put back in it. Didn't turn out too hateful. Okay, here it is. I got the rod in it, got it all clamped down. Give it a day or two to dry. Stick it back on. See how that works out for me. Alright, I got it clamped up. I'm going to unclamp it now and see how it turned out. Okay, we'll see how she turned out. Not too hateful. It's got some glue here. I'll take and scrape that off. Nice and straight. Get that cleaned up. See how that works out for me. Okay, I got her cleaned up a little bit. Didn't turn out too hateful. It's all nice. Went down pretty good. I'm going to show you some things that happens. This is one thing you have to worry about, especially if the neck has a finish on it. When I removed it, right here, you can see where I maybe got down too far with the putty knife, or maybe the screwdriver, I didn't have it under far enough, and when I twisted it, it left an indentation. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to repair that. And it should work out to where it's not really noticeable. We'll see how that works out for me. Sometimes you have to do it more than once. At least I do. Well, you can see that pretty much just a little bit right there. And I'll repeat the same process on that. I'll squirt some glue right down in there. Leave it run in. Give it a couple minutes. And then just blend it down in there. Sometimes, now if it's a little too deep, sometimes I'll take a piece of, like this is mahogany, so I'll take a piece of scrap mahogany. I usually keep it around here in little containers. I save it, and I'll take the dust, and I'll put the dust in there, add the super glue, and then sand over top of that. But this one wasn't deep enough to do that, so I didn't worry about it. I just put the super glue in there, sand it over it. Now it's a little darker on the board right there where the glue hit, but when I finish sanding this, that you won't tell it. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Clean this up, sand it up good, and put it on the guitar and see how it works out for me. Well, I got it put back together. Didn't turn out too hateful. All in all, it's not bad. Get a finish on it, probably look pretty decent. I put a piezo or what under the saddle here. Put some electronics in it. I also kicked around an idea how to make a insert for in the sound hole to make it like a P bass. Now it's got old strings on it that I've been using around here because I didn't want to put good ones on until I get it set up the way I want it. So you can hear a little squeaking in it, but I'm going to try to do a little bit if you ever seen the rain, get an idea what it sounds like. If you like this small video, you know what to do. Ding, ding, share, subscribe. Thank you.